Well, Liz, thank you so much for joining us.
It's lovely.
This was really fun, and I got to tell you, it smells very autumny because the pumpkin
It is.
spice
I'm going to take a little. I'm going to break off a little bite.
Yeah.
And while that is happening, start thinking about where people can find you, like on Twitter, because we know that we can go to Amazon and search for, what's the title?
Liz Tells Frank.
And
the
search
book.
for Liz Tells Frank.
Yes.
You can buy it there. It's $4.
Very funny.
Thank you. Yeah.
Is it $4? Is that how much it is? No, $1.
It is far
$18.
less than that. It is $2.99 right now.
$2.99.
I wouldn't call that far less.
It is the bare minimum that you can charge on Amazon to still receive 70% of the profit.
It's totally worth it. It's really funny.
Support the funny Liz Miller.
Well,
good stuff.
I would appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
And you can find you. I know at Lizlet is your personal account.
Yeah.
You also have at Liz Tells Frank.
In case.
Yeah, I have. At Lizlet is my personal account. You can also, if you go to LizShannonMiller.com, you can find all of my internet things. You can find
LizShannonMiller.com.
Yes. My middle name is Shannon, and I'm a very lazy vanity Googler. So I use my middle name a lot.
That's a good idea.
So you can find me on Twitter, you can find me on Tumblr, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Instagram. I'm not going to probably friend you on Facebook just because I keep that personal as much as I can.
So if you want to find Liz on Facebook, fuck off.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You know what? We've had like a record number of Twitter questions for you. It's kind of crazy. So what do we have? There's a couple more. We want to squeeze them in here. We have a few more.
I'm really happy
These
about
have come in since we
started.
Left that last segment. Okay, so one came in from at let's see what her handle is. At LA Stylist Mom says, yes, why do my apple pies suck?
Good question.
I think, well, because I know the secret.
Hang on, do you want to see her picture? It might help.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
This is what she looks like.
She's a mom.
She seems. She doesn't. I don't know. You know, look what you know.
Can we get this? You'll have to tell me, Greg. Is this?
Yeah.
Does this read?
LA Stylist Mom.
All right.
You're asking a very good question, a very important question.
She is like a. We're gonna say. I don't want to get the age wrong because I feel terrible.
She's like 17 years old.
LA Stylist Mom. I feel like here's my thing.
Only bad.
You don't look very happy in your Twitter photo. You look kind of sad, and I think
she does look a little pissed off.
Yeah, and as we all know, the secret ingredient is always love. So perhaps investigate. I mean, I'm not saying just love your pie. Love your pie the way American Pie. Don't wait.
Yeah, love it just like American Pie the movie. That's the answer.
So to LA Stylist Mom, put your dick in the pie.
Yeah.
Get a dick.
Get a dick. If she may already have one, we don't want to presume anything.
True.
If you got a dick, put it in the pie. If they don't have one, get one, put it in the pie. Yeah.
LA Stylist Mom, I tried to pull out of this. I'm so sorry.
Pull out of the pie is what
pull
Liz is
out
saying.
of the pie.
Do not continue to use the pie.
Okay. At BD560_1988, who, by the way, is probably our most active Twitter follower.
Yeah.
I don't even know this person's name. The avatar is
way to go. I think
it's like a cow in a pumpkin patch. It's cute, but I don't even know who you are. Like, what's your name? Anyway,
their question is
thanks. For Thanksgiving dinner, does Liz mix all the plated food into one heap and then take a bite, or eat each item separately?
Oh, I segregate.
Okay.
Continuing my theme
racist.
of saying
Pizza, segregated Thanksgiving.
No, I'm a big believer. I like I try to keep everything in little small piles.
Yeah.
And eat you eat your stuffing, you eat your green bean casserole, you eat your mashed whatever. I admire the people who are brave enough to mash it all together. Yeah. And eventually also
the Thanksgiving heroes.
Yeah.
Right.
At the end, though, it all gets mashed together.
Sure. Yeah. Well,
it really. Your last bite's always it's always a mix of whatever else.
This is true.
It's just a mess.
Skip
the
last
bite.
All right. And we have one last question, I believe, from
my father.
Yes.
Right. We have to get through this quickly.
This is from us, from the Miller family to you guys.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't have a strong opinion about this.
Oh, yes, yeah.
But my dad would like to know: truffle oil, threat or menace?
Well, the deal with truffle oil is that it's not the real deal. What you get in a lot of restaurants as truffle oil, truffle fries, things that are dressed with truffle oil, what it is it's a chemical compound similar to truffle oil. I'm not going to go into it. You can look it up on the Google.
Is this like how Kobe beef is not actually from
Correct.
Right.
It's
Kobe
kind
beef?
of like that.
Steals
it's just
the name.
a misconception and it's been misrepresented. Now, I'm not saying that truffle oil tastes bad. I like fries dressed in truffle oil.
I do
it's
too.
yummy.
Yeah.
But it's not the real article. If you've ever had fries actually tossed with some real shaved truffles, it's a world of difference. So truffle oils kind of remind you of what a real truffle can be. So I say, why the fuck not? It tastes good. But if you can get the real deal, it's 1,000 times
Where can you
better.
get the real deal?
I don't know anybody that serves real deal truffle fries. So
have you done
assignment LA Foodie. Yeah, I have actually, but it wasn't in LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tough. So Menace is the answer. Menace. Yeah.
Painful tease of what could be.
Yes.
I think that's about all the time we have. So look,
I believe it is.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, please.
Do it. It's right over his hat.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to LA Foodie. You can find everything we talked about on today's show at lafoodie.com. We have versions of this show on iTunes, on SoundCloud, at lafoodie.com, and now on Stitcher Smart Radio.
Just everywhere.
Join us on Facebook, or if you are like an old fogey, send us an email at podcast@lafoodie.com. One last shout out for store.lafoodie.com. Buy our cool t-shirts. They're cool.
They're really
They're the
cool.
All right. As always, I am Drew Hubbard.
And I'm Ben Waters. And as at BD560_1988 always says, don't forget the heaps of French fried onions on top. The crunchification is a must. That's the same one as last week.
And you were going to say?
I was just going to say thank you very much for having me.
Of course.
You are welcome. Thanks for coming.
Woo!